So you're probably curious about how AI is changing the design world
Yeah.
in 2025 and wondering if robots are coming for your job. Well, you're in the right place. We've got all the latest insights from Devlin Peck, a leading voice in design, and we're going to dive deep into his article, AI in Design, 15 Best Tools plus the Future of the Industry, 2025. No need to wade through pages of tech jargon.
Right.
We're pulling out the need-to-know info.
Yeah.
Especially those juicy bits about whether AI will replace designers or become their secret weapon.
Yeah. What's striking about this moment in design is that AI isn't just a trendy add-on anymore.
Right.
Peck makes it clear that it's fundamentally changing how design work gets done.
Okay, so let's get specific. How is AI actually being used in the design world right now? I'm guessing it's more than just fancy filters.
Way more. AI's superpower is its ability to analyze massive amounts of data, which is a game changer for design. Think about it. AI can sift through user preferences, market trends, and design principles to generate ideas and solutions that a human designer might miss, even after hours of research.
So it's like having a tireless research assistant who can instantly pull insights from a mountain of information.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just research.
Yeah.
AI can generate original content,
Okay.
suggest variations on existing designs, and even take over those tedious, repetitive tasks that we all secretly dread.
Yeah, I'm picturing AI handling things like resizing images for different platforms or creating multiple versions of a logo with different color schemes. That would free up so much mental space for the actual creative work. But what about the fear that AI will somehow stifle originality?
That's a common concern, but a recent Deloitte study actually found the opposite. A whopping 31% of business leaders see AI as a key driver of creativity.
Hold on, really? That's counterintuitive, isn't it?
It might seem that way,
Yeah.
but think of it this way. By taking over the tedious stuff, AI gives designers more time and mental energy to focus on the truly innovative aspects of their work. It's like clearing the clutter to let the creative sparks fly.
I'm starting to see how this could be a huge shift.
Yeah.
It's not just about speed, it's about changing the entire creative process.
Absolutely. Peck points to companies like Airbnb and Netflix who are already weaving AI into their design DNA. Airbnb, for example, is using AI to generate functional code from rough, hand-drawn wireframes.
Yeah.
Imagine sketching an idea and having AI transform it into a website layout.
Wow. Talk about bringing ideas to life quickly.
Right.
What about Netflix? What are they doing with AI?
Netflix is using AI to personalize artwork and tailor banners to different regions and viewers.
Right.
So not only is AI creating visually stunning content,
Wow.
it's using data to understand how to make that content resonate with specific audiences.
That's fascinating. It feels like AI is taking some of the guesswork out of design, using data to create more targeted and effective visuals.
Precisely. And that brings us to the question that's probably on everyone's mind. How does this impact designers themselves? What are the tangible benefits they can expect from AI?
Yeah, I think that's the million-dollar question. Everyone wants to know if their jobs are safe. Peck outlines 4 key benefits of AI for designers: efficiency, instruction, creation, and even entertainment. Let's unpack those, starting with efficiency. How exactly is AI making designers more efficient?
Imagine this. You're on a tight deadline, juggling multiple projects and drowning in meeting notes and research papers. AI can step in to summarize those notes, pull out the key takeaways from those documents, and basically handle all the information overload that can bog you down.
That's a huge time saver.
Yeah.
I can definitely relate to the feeling of information overload. What about instruction? Does AI actually teach designers new skills?
It's more like having a personalized guide within your workflow. AI can offer suggestions as you're working, point out potential issues, and even help you troubleshoot technical challenges. It's like having a design mentor available 24/7.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
So it's not about replacing human expertise, it's about augmenting it with AI insights.
Exactly. And let's not forget creation.
Okay.
AI is getting seriously good at generating original content and enhancing existing designs. This frees up designers to focus on pushing creative boundaries and exploring new concepts without getting bogged down in the technical execution.
This is all incredibly exciting.
Yeah.
But I think there's a big elephant in the room that we need to address. Will AI eventually replace designers altogether? I'm guessing that's a question on a lot of people's minds.
It's a valid concern,
Yeah.
and it's something Peck addresses directly. His take is a resounding no.
Okay.
Not anytime soon, at least.
Really? Why is that? There are reports predicting significant job losses due to AI, so I'm curious to hear his reasoning.
He acknowledges those reports, like the one from Goldman Sachs that estimates a potential loss of 300 million full-time jobs. But he points out that those losses are largely focused on administrative and repetitive roles. Design, as a creative and strategic field, requires a level of ingenuity and human touch that AI hasn't mastered yet.
So it's more about AI becoming a collaborator than a competitor.
Exactly. AI excels at data analysis and generating design suggestions.
Right.
But it still needs human guidance to turn those suggestions into truly innovative and meaningful design solutions.
Okay, that makes me feel a bit better.
Yeah.
So the key is for designers to adapt and learn how to use these AI tools effectively rather than fearing them.
That's the idea. Think of it like this. 60% of today's jobs didn't exist in 1940. Technology constantly creates new opportunities. And designers who embrace AI will be the ones who thrive in this evolving landscape.
That's a great point. It's about seeing AI as a tool for empowerment, not a threat to our livelihoods.
Right.
So how are designers actually putting these AI tools into practice? What are some of the approaches they're using?
Peck outlines 4 main approaches that are becoming increasingly common in design. The first is text-to-image, where you give the AI a written prompt and it generates a visual representation of that prompt.
I've seen some mind-blowing examples of that. It's incredible how AI can translate words into such detailed and imaginative visuals. But how does it actually work? It feels like magic.
It's actually based on something called generative adversarial networks, or GANs.
Okay.
It's pretty complex, but basically 2 AI models work together. One generates images, and the other acts as a critic, evaluating the images and pushing the generator to create more realistic and compelling results.
So it's the constant back and forth, a creative tug of war, until the AI produces something truly stunning.
That's a great way to put it. And then there's image to image, also known as MG2M, where AI generates variations of an existing image. This could involve exploring different color palettes, compositions, or styles.
That sounds incredibly useful for brainstorming different design directions.
Yeah.
Or quickly iterating on a concept without starting from scratch.
Exactly. And then we have text-to-text, which is all about AI generating written content. Marketing copy, website content, scripts, even poetry.
So AI is becoming a valuable tool for content creators as well.
Absolutely. And finally, there's text-to-video, where AI can actually create video content based on written prompts.
Right.
This opens up a whole new world of possibilities for designers who work on motion graphics, explainer videos, or any kind of multimedia project.
It's like AI is breaking down all the barriers to creative expression.
That's a great way to think about it.
Well, now that we've got a grasp on the different approaches, I'm sure our listener is eager to hear about the specific AI tools that are making all of this possible. So let's shift gears and dive into the world of AI design tools.
Sounds good to me. There are so many innovative tools emerging.
Yeah.
But let's highlight a few that are particularly intriguing and relevant to our listener.
Okay.
Starting with a big one. ChatGPT.
Oh, ChatGPT. Everyone's talking about it these days. But how is it specifically helpful for designers? I know it's a chatbot.
Right.
But is it more than just a fun way to pass the time?
Think of it as your AI brainstorming partner.
Okay.
It can help generate ideas, conduct research, create prototypes, write code snippets, and even provide feedback on your designs.
That's impressive. Is it free to use?
There's a free version, but for more advanced features and faster processing.
Okay.
There's also ChatGPT Plus, which costs $20 per month.
Good to know. Now, what about tools for visual learners? Is there anything that can help them explore AI-powered design in a more visual way?
Absolutely. Midjourney is an AI art generator that's perfect for visual exploration. You give it a text prompt, and it creates stunning visuals that can be used for inspiration, mood boards, or even finished artwork.
That sounds like a dream come true for visual thinkers.
Yeah.
Does it have different pricing options?
Yes, it offers several subscription plans, ranging from $10 to $60 per month, depending on the features and usage you need.
That's helpful to know. Now, a lot of designers already use Canva for their everyday design needs.
Right.
Does Canva have any AI features built in?
It does. Canva has integrated AI into its platform, offering features like Magic Eraser, which removes unwanted elements from images, and Magic Resize, which automatically adjusts designs to different formats.
That's so convenient. I use Canva all the time, so definitely going to check those features out.
Yeah.
What about designers who are heavily invested in the Adobe Creative Cloud? Are there any AI tools specifically for them?
Adobe has 2 main AI offerings, Adobe Sensei and Adobe Firefly.
I've heard of Firefly. What can you do with it?
Firefly is integrated into over 20 Adobe products, and it's all about generative AI. You can generate images from text prompts, create cool typography effects,
Right.
and even recolor designs in really creative ways.
That sounds incredibly powerful. It's like having a whole new set of creative tools at your fingertips. What about Adobe Sensei? How is that different from Firefly?
Sensei is more focused on intelligent automation and analysis. It helps you manage data,
Right.
streamline workflows, and make smarter design decisions based on AI insights.
So Sensei is more behind the scenes, optimizing your workflow, while Firefly is more hands-on for creative exploration.
That's a great way to put it.
We've covered a lot of ground here, but before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I'm curious to hear your overall thoughts on the AI tools we've discussed so far. What are some of the key takeaways that you think are most important for our listener to understand?
I think the biggest takeaway is that AI isn't a threat to designers, it's a powerful ally. These tools can augment our creativity, streamline our workflows, and open up new possibilities that we never even imagined before.
I'm completely with you on that. It's not about AI replacing designers. It's about AI empowering designers to reach new creative heights. And I love the point you made earlier about technology always creating new opportunities.
Right.
It's exciting to think about what the future holds for designers who embrace AI and all its potential.
It really is a fascinating time to be in the design field. I think we're just at the beginning of this AI revolution.
I'm curious, if we zoom out a bit, what does all of this mean for the future of the design industry as a whole?
Well, one really interesting possibility is that AI could democratize design, making it more accessible to people who might not have traditional design skills. Imagine entrepreneurs, small business owners, or even students being able to create professional quality designs with the help of AI.
That would be a game changer. It would level the playing field and open up so many opportunities for creativity and innovation across all industries.
Exactly. And for established designers, it frees them up to focus on higher level thinking, strategic problem solving, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. They can become more like creative directors, shaping the vision and the experience.
So instead of getting bogged down in the technical details, designers can really focus on the big picture, the overall concept and strategy. That's exciting.
It is. As AI technology continues to evolve, we're likely to see even more innovative applications emerging.
Do you have any predictions you're willing to share? What's next for AI in design?
I think we'll see AI playing a much bigger role in creating personalized design experiences. Imagine websites, apps, and even physical products that adapt to individual user preferences in real time.
That's mind-blowing. It would be like having everything tailored to your unique tastes and needs.
Exactly. And I think AI will also become increasingly sophisticated at understanding human emotions and behaviors, which will lead to even more engaging and impactful designs.
It sounds like we're on the verge of a whole new era of design, where creativity and technology are seamlessly intertwined.
I couldn't agree more. But before we get too carried away with future possibilities, let's come back to the present and talk about some more AI design tools that you might find helpful.
Okay.
We've covered some of the big names.
Right.
But there are also a lot of smaller niche tools that are worth exploring.
That's a great point. Not every designer needs a full-blown AI suite. Sometimes a specialized tool is all you need to solve a specific problem or enhance your workflow.
Right. For example, if you're working on a UI UX project, Visualize might be a good tool to check out.
What does Visualize do?
It uses AI to simulate eye tracking studies, giving you insights into how users are likely to interact with your designs. This can help you optimize your layouts, improve usability, and create more engaging user experiences.
That's super helpful, especially since traditional eye tracking studies can be time-consuming and expensive. Now, what about designers who are just starting out and maybe don't have a big budget for design tools? Are there any free or affordable options that you'd recommend?
There are definitely some great options out there. AutoDraw, for example, is a fun and free tool from Google that uses AI to help you draw. You start sketching, and AutoDraw suggests completed drawings based on your strokes.
I've played around with that one. It's amazing how it can turn even the most rudimentary sketches into something polished and professional.
It really is. And of course, there's Chroma, which we talked about earlier, for generating personalized color palettes. It's completely free and super helpful for anyone who struggles with choosing colors.
Yes. I'm
deal.
definitely adding that one to my list. And what about Let's Enhance? I've heard good things about that one for improving image quality.
Let's Enhance is a great option for upscaling and sharpening images, removing compression artifacts, and even generating AI art from your photos.
Okay.
It's a really versatile tool.
Awesome. So there are definitely AI tools available for designers at every level of experience and budget. What about designers who are specifically focused on branding and logo design? Are there any AI tools that cater to their needs?
Absolutely. Luca Logo Maker is a popular one.
Okay.
It's an AI-powered platform that generates custom logo designs based on your brand preferences. You can choose from hundreds of mock-ups,
Right.
customize the colors and fonts, and even create a full brand kit with business cards, social media templates, and more.
Well, it sounds like Luca can handle pretty much everything a brand needs to create a visual identity.
It's really comprehensive.
Yeah.
And speaking of making things easier,
Yeah.
we have to mention Descript.
Okay.
It's an amazing tool for podcast design and production.
Right.
It uses AI for things like transcription, editing, and even cloning voices.
I can see how that would be incredibly valuable for podcasters and audio content creators. It takes care of all the technical heavy lifting so you can focus on the creative side of things.
Exactly. And finally,
Yeah.
for those who need high-quality voiceovers but don't have the budget for professional voice actors, WellSaid Labs is a fantastic option. It uses AI to create natural-sounding voiceovers in a variety of styles and accents.
It's incredible how far AI voice technology has come. It's almost indistinguishable from a human voice.
I know, right? It's pretty remarkable.
So we've covered a wide range of tools today, from big name platforms to smaller niche applications. It's really exciting to see how many different ways AI is being used to empower designers.
It really is. It's a true creative revolution.
It feels like we've only scratched the surface of what's possible with AI in design.
Yeah. There's so much more to explore, and it's evolving so rapidly
Right.
that what's cutting edge today might be old news tomorrow.
I know. It can be a bit overwhelming trying to keep up with all the latest developments, especially for someone who's just starting to dip their toes into the world of AI design. What advice would you give to someone who's feeling a bit lost and not sure where to begin?
I think the most important thing is to not get caught up in the hype.
Okay.
AI is an incredibly powerful tool,
Right.
but it's not a magic solution. It's essential to approach it with a critical eye
Yeah.
and to understand both its capabilities and its limitations.
That's a really good point. It's easy to get swept away by all the excitement and think that AI is going to solve all our problems overnight. But it's crucial to remember that AI is a tool, and like any tool, it needs to be used thoughtfully and strategically.
Exactly. My advice would be to start by identifying your specific needs and challenges. What are the areas where AI could be most helpful to you? Are there any tasks that you find repetitive or time-consuming? Are there any creative roadblocks that you're struggling to overcome? Once you have a clear understanding of your needs, you can start exploring the different AI design tools that are available and see which ones might be a good fit for you.
That's really practical advice.
Yeah.
It's about being intentional with how you use AI, rather than just jumping in blindly.
Right, and don't be afraid to experiment.
Yeah.
Try out different tools,
Mm-hmm.
play around with different features,
Right.
and see what works best for you. There's no right or wrong way to use AI in design. It's all about finding what feels most natural and effective for your own creative process.
I love that. It's about embracing that spirit of play and exploration, which is so essential to good design.
Absolutely. And as you start experimenting with AI, you might be surprised to find that it not only makes you more efficient, but also sparks new ideas and pushes you to think creatively in ways you never have before.
That's what's so exciting about AI. It's not just about automating tasks. It's about expanding our creative horizons and unlocking new possibilities.
Exactly. And who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe AI will even inspire you to create something truly groundbreaking, something that changes the world.
That's an inspiring thought. So to wrap things up, it sounds like the message is clear. Don't be afraid of AI. Embrace it, experiment with it, and see how it can enhance your creative journey.
I couldn't agree more.
We've covered a lot of ground today, from the practical applications of AI in design to the philosophical implications of this rapidly evolving technology. But as always, we've only just scratched the surface. We encourage you to dive deeper into the world of AI and design, explore the tools we've discussed, and discover how you can use them to unlock your own creative potential. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the fascinating world of AI and design.
It's been a pleasure. Until next time.